So as you can see, we still got some snow. I pulled the Goulding sidecar out that we're going to be fitting to a 1942 Harley out of the container. Moved my snowblower. There's like that. And looking forward to working in the garage once again. Over the winter, I work in my basement workshop, and all the videos, almost all the videos you've seen have been in there. So it's nice to finally get a day. It's about plus 5 degrees, and it's that sense of spring is finally here, and looking forward to getting all these old girls back on the road. Been missing them, missing riding, and missing that bike a lot. And we're going to in the next week here do a lot of spring prep. Do a couple of videos on some of the prep I do on my bikes, and we're gonna do some work on this one in the next week or so. We're gonna pull the transmission out. It's got some issues. Replace it. Spring prep on this one. Spring prep on the shovel. We'll see if we have any time for the chopper. We're gonna do a couple of little things on this bike. I got this one 2 years ago. Built it over a couple winters. I had started with the motor and frame and a few more parts. And we got it running last September. And never got a chance to actually ride it. So I'm excited about this bike. This bike, man, that's the one I can't wait for. Big inch, 80 cubic inch flathead, 4-speed transmission, 1937. Can't wait to ride that bike. Then we got our 53 Pan with the sidecar. If you haven't seen the video on that one, that was a long process build. 22 years I spent building that bike. I got to deal with a couple little things like electrical issue as far as I had an electronic regulator, and of course it broke. And then this is 12 volt. I upgraded 12 volt, and I put a 12 volt relay, regulator, whatever you want to call it, and it's not working. It's not working properly. So we got to revisit that. We got to revisit some of the gearing in here. This one we got to change the front tube, finish a bit of wiring, put a tail light on it, and you know, just a bunch of stuff. Do the fuel lines. I've actually never tested the tanks to see if they hold fuel. Those tanks, those are 1940 WLDR tanks that were repainted in 1951. So, you know, like 73 years ago, someone painted those scallops on there. So really looking forward to that bike. That is a stock bore 45 cubic inch motor. That motor hasn't been run since the 70s. I pulled the heads off, and it's beautiful inside. The transmission, same thing, beautiful. So we got, you know, a little bit of work to do on it, but I hope to ride that this summer. We got the 57 Cervicar. That one's got an electric start on. We still got, you know, I want to do a lot on this one. I might actually paint this one army green in the next year. You know, something really cheap and simple. I got new bars, new wheels for it. Got the original fenders, et cetera, different floorboards. Like really kind of bring it back to more of a stock look. Got a couple more issues to do with this one over the years. Blew the head gasket on that one, you know, timing on that one. That one's general maintenance. Really missing that bike. But it just feels good to be back in here, you know, see some of my old bikes. And like that 1940 Indian Junior Scout, one of maybe 12 in the world. It's a 1 year only tanks and fenders and an assortment of 1 year only parts, and some old Villiers bikes over there, and just feels good, you know, to be back in the shop back, being able to just play with my bikes again. It's kind of felt uninspired in the last week. I kind of was, the weather was getting me down, after, 5 months, something like that, 6 months of working in the basement. I really need a change. I really need to get onto a bike that's not a project. Get on a bike I can hear run and take it for a ride. So really excited to get back in the garage this week. This week the temperature is going to go from 5 degrees to about 14 degrees. So, great riding weather. I already got a trip planned on this Saturday to take one of my bikes. Haven't decided which one yet. And ride a couple hours up north onto this island through a causeway. And it'll be some great footage. It's gonna be great. I love going up there in this early spring. You got the ice on the big lakes. I live close to two of the largest lakes in the world, Lake Manitoba, Lake Winnipeg, and it's just a cool feeling to be riding a bike over a causeway with completely frozen lakes all around. So stay tuned. Thanks for everything. Thanks for all the follows, all the likes, all the shares. I hope you enjoy my channel. I hope you enjoy the content. If there's anything you want to see or have me talk about or whatever, just put it in the comments. This is what I love doing. This is what inspires me every day. It's what causes me to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning on a weekend and just jump out of bed. And I hope you find that passion in your life. I found it. It's something I hope I never lose. So, thanks again. Have a great day.